Welcome back here on Live Now from Fox, taking a live look here in the LA area as we are covering breaking news, yet another mass shooting there in California. So here is what we know so far. At least 3 people have died and 4 others wounded in the shooting in California early on this morning. A sergeant with the LA Police Department confirming that shooting happened just after 2:30 a.m. local time in Beverly Crest, which is an upscale Los Angeles neighborhood. That is where you're looking right now. Of the 7 people who were shot, we know that 4 were standing outside, and the 3 who were killed were apparently inside of one of these vehicles there that you are seeing on your screen. Their identities have not been released, and those who were injured were taken to a hospital, all of them listed in critical condition, police say, which means they do have life-threatening injuries. The sergeant there with the Los Angeles Police Department saying that he did not have information about what led up to that shooting or if it occurred at a home. It appears, though, it's right outside of a home. This, by the way, is the 4th mass shooting in California just this month. You are looking at a live image once again of this scene as investigators there did just provide a very brief news update, giving some of that information, saying again that at least 3 of those 7 people shot have died. Also saying this is not believed to be quote unquote an active shooter situation at any point, and saying they do not believe there is a danger to the public. As we get any more information here, we will bring that to you live, raw, and unfiltered. That is what we do.
Kahalayim la Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone. Rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Brothers who labor in His truth, putting their life on the line, especially in these times. Shalom to you brothers and you very few sisters who believe in this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, all the one about to Zah. This lesson is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Just gonna make a quick lesson. As you can see what's going on. You're seeing the more violence, more murders, more mass shootings happening in California, and things is popping off, man. See, that spirit is being put out there in the earth, man. That spirit of, let's get that first. Because there's a spirit of death. It's a death angel out here. These death angels that was made for vengeance for the Lord. All right. And you've seen what happened with the guy, what's his name, Tyree. He got beaten to death. So now you have that outcry in the so-called black community. All right. And it was happened to be so-called black people that did it to him, man. Jake. All right. As you can see, man. Now, Elder Apostle DeHall did a epistle about that earlier. And if it happened when the information come out that, so happened to be where, we just allegedly he was sleeping with another man's wife. We don't know what happened, but we're just saying if allegedly, if that was the case, then that was, for one of those guys there, his murder was justified, man, and he was put to death, man. That he committed adultery, which was if he did that allegedly, man. So we don't know. We just spit that speculation. But however, man, it's another death, and like the scripture says, who perished being innocent, man. So regardless of what he did, the Lord put him to death, man, in a harsh way, man. He beat him to death. Okay, so we know that the Lord is turning things up, man. Last year was the year to turn up. This year is the year of the hopeful year. The prophecies coming to pass, and we seeing it turning up, man. It's not getting better, man. More judgment on top of judgment. Everywhere you look, the citizen apps are popping off. Everything is crime. The crime is up. Violence is up. Violent crime is up right now, man. And that's the spirit on these people. And as things get worse, it makes it more harder for you to eat and take care of your family. And people are just going to lose it, man. They're losing it, man. That's the spirit of the Lord on these people, man. And we in these times, man, you have to Gird up your loins, man. All right. So now we go to take a second. Let's make sure. Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. You see? Because the Lord, this is the Lord's wrath. The Lord's wrath is on this place, man. You've seen it, man. It's all throughout the world. It's turning up in Babylon. You've seen it happen, man. You've seen it. You see, the fourth time in the last week or two, there was a mass shooting, man, in California alone. You see? And that's where all of that weird, Hollywood shit be going down anyways, man. A lot of spirit, a lot of wicked sacrifices over there, man. A lot of things go on over there, man. That place is wicked. Okay? Let's go here. Let's go Ezekiel 7:5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, an evil, you see, a bad evil going to an age or a time, right? And ill going to bad, so a bad time, bad age, and only evil, behold, is come. You see, it's come. You know, we're no longer in the, the height of America, man. Like where everything was so beautiful, man. And even then there was shit going on. But shit is at an all-time high right now. And it's coming in clusters, man. It's coming all at once. All over the world, man. And it's getting real out here, man. And while Jake is, if you don't wake up, man, it's high time to wake up out of sleep, man. It's high time to wake up out of sleep, all right? Verse 6, an end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. All right. So, man. And, man, we closer to the end of this thing, man. We at the end. The end is come. I mean, the completely end. Credits going up. You know? The credits going up. Y'all was shot cracking that sky with the angels, man. You see? The thermonuclear missiles hitting this place, Babylon, and different parts of the world, man. We here, man. We here, man. You know we gotta go through this, what you seen. Things gonna get worse before it get better. More judgment, more sedition amongst men, people with swords in their hand against each other. You see, this is what we're seeing, man. The modern day sword is what? These guns, man. And you've seen it being used against each other, man. All right? You're seeing it right before your eyes. You know, and give the Lord his credit. You know, let's go there. Give the Lord, who's doing this is the Lord, man. Amos 3:6, right? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? So that's what the prophets are doing. They're blowing that trumpet, but see, the people are not afraid. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You see, the name's Lord, and the Lord's name is known by his judgments, man. You see, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of understanding and wisdom and knowledge. So, because when you know better, you do better, right? And that's what, Adam Radazawi, we can do the things that's pleasing upon the Lord. All right. Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord Yahweh have not done it? You see, man. Yeah. Yo, here go. Let's go in the NLT. When the ram's horn blows a warning, Salakia, shouldn't the people be alarmed? That's a question. Shouldn't they be? Or they just continue to doing what they doing, right? Does disaster come to a city unless the Lord has planned it? All right. So that evil, that bad time, the mass shootings. The Lord planned it. Every morning he wake up and he perform his judgment, man. He sealeth the instruction in these people's minds, so when they wake up, they go perform it. That's them spirits made out for vengeance, to appease him, man, for the wrath, his indignation for this place, man. It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of our living power, man. You don't want to be on the side where he want to take you out, where you on his hit list, man. Shit, look what happened to that man. He got beaten to death. The Lord ain't playing, man. It's high time to wake out of sleep, man. Our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. So, shalom to the hopeful elect.